Can a 63-year-old woman really find her abs again? Let's find out. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly what I'm doing in terms of strength training and nutrition to try and find my abs again before my 63rd birthday. I'm going to be sharing with you my meal plan, my shopping list, my workout plan if you want to follow along. So come join me. Hey there, FitWise fam. My name is Ruth. I'm a former CrossFit gym owner, trainer, and fitness model, and I started this channel to help women just like you, women in midlife, get lean, fit, feel sexy again. So if that feels good to you, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this 4-week journey. Can a 63-year-old woman really get her abs back? Well, let's find out. So quick backstory to this 4-week challenge. Last year when I turned 62, I decided that I was gonna get lean, I was gonna get super fit again, and I was gonna be able to drop a couple of sizes and fit into some clothes that I really, really wanted to fit into. And guess what? That did not happen. This past weekend, I was away with my daughter, just visiting her, and I literally had to suck in my stomach to try on a pair of pants when we went shopping. And that was just totally unacceptable. I looked at the calendar and realized in 1 month's time, I'm gonna be 63, and I am nowhere near my body composition goals. Now, this isn't just vanity. It's about feeling confident, enjoying the clothes that I'm wearing, and also getting healthier. I hopped on the scale when I got back home and I could not believe I was 28% body fat. And that is just way too much for my small frame. I know that at 20% body fat, I can start seeing abs. And at about 14 to 18%, we start getting a six-pack. And I can't tell you what it feels like having a six-pack. I had one when I owned my gym, and it was not that hard to come by. But now that I'm in my 60s, and certainly, it took me time to get here through my 50s, I haven't seen that six-pack in a long time. In fact, I haven't seen a two-pack in a long time. So it's time to get serious, and I want to see how far I can get in the next 4 weeks before that magical number 63 shows up. So I hope you join me on this journey. Now, if you're wondering what 14% body fat looks like, that's what I was when I was a Lululemon model. And I have no desire to get back to where I was. That was really tough. I was training people 4 hours a day, and my diet was absolutely perfect. I never had a cheat day. And I got to that point doing that. And I don't want to be exactly like that now that I'm 63. I was 48 in this picture. Yes, I had dark hair back then. My hair is blonde now because it covers my white. But check out those abs. And yeah, that was me. It was such a fun time back then, being a fitness model and on the walls of Lululemon. I felt like a celebrity. But now that I'm 63, my goal is really to feel really confident in the way I look, feel better about how I look, but be able to do all the things I still want to do in my life, like work out and ski and mountain bike and do tons of fun things. And I want to be able to do it for many, many years. So there's a huge byproduct to getting lean and staying fit. Okay, so now comes the moment of truth. We are in my bedroom. We're going to go into my bathroom where the dreaded scale is. I'm going to hop on. It's going to tell me how much I weigh today on day 1 and what my body fat percentage is. I know that at 20% body fat, I'll start to see some abs. I know I'm way over that right now, but let's see how far we can get in 4 weeks. So come on, let's go check it out. I hope you guys can see this. If you can't, I will tell you what it says. 155. That's what I currently weigh, more than I thought. And my body fat percentage is 28.7%. That is way too high. I'm way over the body fat percentage to see abs. So I have a lot of work to do over the next 4 weeks. Don't know if I'll actually get to that body fat percentage of 20%, but any progress is going to be good progress as I approach 63 years old. Now let's go see what 28% body fat looks like. I'm actually a little embarrassed to show you this. Okay, so this is what I look like in just some shorts and a tank top. Now all my fat is kind of stuck into my pants right now, but let's see what it looks like. There's some muffin top. And when I pull this down a little bit, this right here is what drives me crazy. And that's what I'm looking at losing. Here's the other reason why I started this challenge. It's because I was disappointed in myself. I usually keep my promises to myself. And here I am 11 months in, and I'm nowhere near close to the goal I had set. Have you ever done that? If you have, and you're ready to take some steps toward achieving a fitness goal or a weight loss goal or a fat loss goal like me, then join me on this challenge. So the first place I'm going to focus is nutrition. I'm going to be focusing on a high protein nutrition plan. I'm still going to eat carbs because I have to have the energy to work out. And honestly, keto has never worked for me. I tried it a couple of times and it just didn't work out. So I know that I need some carbohydrates to get a really good workout in. So I'm going to be eating some carbs, and I'm also going to be eating fat. I'm going to cycle the days through my training. When I'm lifting on heavy days, I'll eat more carbs. When I'm having more of a rest day, sort of recovery stretch day, I'll eat less carbs. So what does 150 grams of protein look like? It's about 30 to 40 grams per meal plus protein in your snacks. I actually put together my full diet program for 7 days. I'm going to be eating the same thing every 7 days for the next 4 weeks. I've got it in a PDF for you in the description below if you want to take a look at it. But let me summarize it for you here. So as you can see, here's the weekly meal plan, and it's really designed to have 150 grams of protein each day and also cycle through carbs, as I had mentioned before. You can see on day one, we're eating eggs and spinach and some potato for breakfast because I work out in the morning. We want to get a bit of carbs in before the workout. And that post-workout meal is a whey protein shake plus a banana plus some cottage cheese. That also has some carbs to support the work that was done. For lunch, we've got grilled chicken and some broccoli slaw and a snack of Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, and for dinner, we're gonna be having salmon, roasted broccoli and zucchini, and a small side salad. Each day is a little bit different, but it's the same concept where every single meal has a protein source, and the carbohydrate sources are the only things that fluctuate because it depends on whether it's a rest day like day 3 or if it's a lifting day like day 4, as you can see here. And as I mentioned, you can grab this meal plan in the description below. I also created a shopping list for you so that you can have that list in your pocket when you hit the grocery store and shop for the coming week. You'll also notice on that meal plan that there is no wine or alcohol. So clear that out of your house if that's a problem for you. So we are here inside my home gym, and this is where I work out. It looks a little messy. There's a whole lot of stuff around like bikes and a snowmobile and fishing stuff, but my gym equipment is also in here and it serves me well. I find that if I can just walk from my house to my garage, I have no excuse not to work out. I don't have a gym membership anymore. I spent 10 years inside of a gym, so I purposely don't have a gym membership back from when I owned my CrossFit gym. So what have I got in this home gym? I have a squat rack, which is right here. I've got a barbell, some dumbbells, some kettlebells, and some weights right there. I also have a plyo box that I can jump on and some parallel bars to do tricep work. Now that being said, you do not need all of this gym equipment. I'm fortunate to have it because when I sold my CrossFit gym, I actually kept some of the equipment for my own home gym, but you don't need it all. So you may be asking, what do I need to do the workout program that I've put in the description? All you really need is a set of dumbbells. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Now, if you do have gym equipment or you belong to a gym, then that's fantastic. But when I said all you need is a set of dumbbells, then that's the truth. So here is a set of 15-pound dumbbells. They're not super heavy, but they're not super light either. If you've been lifting before, then 10 to 15 pounds is probably a good place to start. If you have never done any kind of resistance training before, I suggest you start light. I mean, really light. You don't want to get hurt. So start with something that's doable, but is going to challenge your muscles a little bit. So let's take a look at what some of the exercises are just using dumbbells. So one of them to work your shoulders is a press. So we start with the dumbbells resting on our shoulders and we press straight overhead, squeeze, and back down. You'll notice you don't need a barbell to get the same kind of motion. There's some other exercises that we do inside the workout program that I'm going to be doing for the next few weeks. And one of them is a bent over row. So generally we do it with a barbell, but with a dumbbell, you can do it as well. You just keep the arch in your back and row. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Just like that. So again, you can do the same thing with a set of dumbbells. Bicep curls, no problem. Let's work those biceps just like that. How about some work for our triceps? After all, we don't want to get those bat wing arms. And if we have them, we want to get rid of them. So overhead, dumbbell comes behind your head, push up, okay? Just like that. And again, we can do the entire workout program with a set of dumbbells. As for squats, we don't need a big barbell on our back. If you have one, great. If you don't, grab your dumbbells, put them up on your shoulders, okay? And squat. Just like that. So you can do this entire workout plan with a set of dumbbells. Now, if you're curious about proper form on some of these workout moves, make sure you check out some of my YouTube shorts because I go through proper form on a bunch of exercises in the YouTube shorts. So here's my question of the day. What is one thing that you promised yourself you would do for your health that you didn't follow through on? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. And I hope these next 4 weeks inspire you to take action on your goals. And if you want a quick edge on your fat burning, then make sure you check out this video. I did a video on 7 metabolism hacks to help you start burning faster. So check it out. So over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be documenting for you this entire process, the good, the bad, the ugly. And I know some of it's going to get ugly, especially on those nights where I want a glass of wine and I know it's off limits. So I hope this series will inspire you to take action on a promise that you might have made to yourself that you didn't keep. After all, our health is everything we have, and I hope this inspires you to take action on your health goals. So next week, I'll also share with you the exact methodology behind my workout program and why it works for midlife women. I hope to see you then.